Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle, and as always, take that easiness with a grain of salt, because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Dutch Quali Appetizer 1. Sudoku... I can't read this. Sudoku position... sums. Okay. And it's by Richard. And here are the rules. Apply classic Sudoku rules, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit such that every row, column, and designated 9-cell region contains the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each. Clues outside the grid refer to A and B. And what are A and B? These are the digits in the first two cells from above or the left. So A and B, so normally we have X sums, where X sum is the first digit in a row or a column that it's seen in the direction from the clue. A and B now are the first two digits in the row or column seen from the direction of the clue. So in this row, A would be here, B or A and B would both be here. A and B would both be here, A and B would both be here, etc., etc. The clue in the white background indicates the sum of A and B. And the clue in the gray background indicates the sum of the digits on the 8th and Bth position from that side. So, how do I give an example? So say we had 2 and 4 here. Then the sum of A and B is 2 and 4, which is 6, which correctly matches this. This would then have to add up the digit in the second position and the fourth position. Well, the second position is 4, so that would force this to be a 6 to be in the fourth position to add up to 10. And that's an example of how the A plus B works and the 8th plus B works. Anyways, those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, to add up to these, we have a certain amount we can add. So this must be 6 through 9. This must be 6 through 9 to add up to 15. To add up to 5, it's 1 through 4. To add up to 6, it's 1, 5, or 2, 4. To add up to 14, it's 5, 9, or 6, 8. To add up to 8, it's 1, 7, 2, 6, or 3, 5. And to add up to 10, it's 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, or 4, 6. However, so we know in column 9, the 8th and Bth position add up to 3, which is 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 has to be specifically in column 9 in one of these 4 cells, right? And it has to be either 1, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 1, 2, because these add up to 7 or 8. In the 7th and 8th position, or the 6th and 9th position must be 1 or 2. Okay. What does that tell us? I don't know. Can this ever be 1 here? Yes. If this is 1, that's saying the first position and the 5th position must add up to a certain digit, and you can have 1 and 9 here adding up to 10. You cannot have 1 here. You cannot have 1 here, right? If this is 1 and this is 5, that's saying the first position and the 5th position add up to 11, but the first position is 1. 1 only adds up to 11 with 10, which is not a digit. So this cannot be 1, which means this can't be 5. Also, okay, this can't be 2 and 4. if this is 2 and 4, that forces this to be 1 and 3, which is not going to add up to 5. So this has to be 5 and 1 here, which means this cannot be 1 and 4. This is 2 and 3 as a pair. And if this were... So this is a second and third digit must add up to 12. Well, 2 can't add up with another digit to add up to 12. So this has to be 3, and this must be 9 then to add up to 12. That makes this 2. This can't be 2 or 5, which means this can't be 1 or 4 here. 5 eliminates 5 from being here, so this can't be 9. This can't be 6 and 9 anymore. This is 7 and 8 add up to 3. So therefore, we have a 1-2 pair here, guaranteed. Remaining digits in box 3 are 4 and 6. So the second and third digit must add up to 12. 3 and 9 do add up to 12. The fifth and the first digit must add up to 11. So we have 5 here, therefore that makes this a 6. So 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 4 and 6 there. The seventh and eighth digits must add up to 3, which they do. This could be 1 and 5, as long as this is 1 and 9. 4 and 2 would require this to be 2 and 8, which could work. 9 and 6 cannot appear here. So only one of 6 or 9 is here. Okay. Where is remaining digits in column 8? We have 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. And obviously 2 cannot be here because of the 1-2 pair in the box. Remaining digits of column 9. We have 3, 4, 5, and 9. Okay. That's fine. So we have 6 and 9, or 7 and 8. So if this is 6 and 9, that means 7 and 8 must appear in the 6th and the 9th position. But 7 and 8 cannot appear in the 9th position, so this cannot be 6 and 9. Therefore, this is 7 and 8. That eliminates 3, 7, and 2, 8 possibility to add up to 10 here. That leaves this as a 2, 3, 5 triplet here, then, because we have 1, 4, 6, and 9. Here, the two digits in the 8th or bth position must add up to 3, which is 1 and 2. We are guaranteed a 1 or 2 here, so that means we have to have 9 here. So this must be 1 and 9, adding up to 10, which means this is 4 and 6 here. 1 and 9 means the first position and the 9th position must add up to 3, so this is then 1, that's 9, and this is 2, which makes that 1. 2 eliminates 2 here. This can't be 9 anymore because of 9 in the row. The 7th and 8th position must add up to 15, which is 6 and 9 only remaining. And this can't be 6, so this is 9, which makes that 6. Therefore, this can't be 9 here. There's no 9 left in the rest of the column. We have, again, 1 and 9. The first and 9th position adding up to 3, so that's 1 and 2. The 7th and 8th position adding up to 6 and 9, which leaves the remaining digits as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The 4th and 6th position here must add up to 11. So that's either 2, 9, 3, 8. It cannot be 4, 7, or 5, 6. So those are the possibilities. 2, 9, or 3, 8. Remaining digits of column 7, we have 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. And 1 obviously cannot be either of these digits. This can't be 4 because of 4, 6 pair in the row. Remaining digits in row 8 have to be 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. And this cannot be 2. If this were 2, where would the 9 be in this row? It would have to be one of these, but it can no longer add up to 2. Add up with the 2 to add up to 11. So that would be impossible. So this cannot be 2 here. If this is 5 and 9, the 5th and the 9th position must add up to 13. But to add up to 13, you can't have 5. 1, 2, and 3 don't add up with a single digit to add up to 9, or to add up to 13, and it would have to have 4 here and 9 here, but we already have a 9 in the column. So this cannot be 5 and 9. It has to be 6 and 8 to add up to 13. That eliminates 6, 7 to add up to 13, and 5, 8 to add up to 13, which means 4, 9 have to be in the 6th and 8th positions. And this can only be 9 then. This can be 4 then. That means to add up to 11, this must be 2 and 9. So that eliminates 2 and 9 in the rest of the row. Remaining digit, where is 2 in box 7? It has to be here. So that eliminates 2 from being here. This can't be 4. 2 eliminates 2 from being here, so this is 5 and 1, which means the 1st and the 5th position must add up to 10. So 1 and 9 add up to 10. This can't be 1 anymore because of 1 in the column, and 5 because of 5 in the column. Where is 1 in row? Well, we don't know. Never mind. Okay. 1 eliminates 1 from being either of these, so this can't be 7 correspondingly. So let's, okay. Remaining digits in box 2. We have 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9. 9 cannot be any of these. No 2 here, no 3 here because of 3, no 4 here. We have a 2, 3, 7 triplet in box 2, which eliminates 2, 3, 7 in the rest of the box. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the column. This can't be 2, 3, or 7. So this is 4, 9 as a pair. So 4, 9 has to have, the 4th and 9th digit have to add up to 3. And that's 1 and 2. So this must be 1 and this must be 2, which eliminates 2 from being here. Where is 2 in box 2? It has to be here. 1 eliminates 1 from being here. Remaining digits of row 3, we have 1, 5, and 8. This 3, 5 pair eliminates 3 and 5 there. Remaining digits of... So here we have to have digits adding up to 11. Obviously, 1 doesn't work there. If we have... It's the 1st, the 5th, or the 8th position adding up to 11. So 8 is 4. So it could be 4 and 7 there. So for the 5th and the 8th position. So we're guaranteed 5 here. If we had tried to have 5, if we try to have 5 and 1 here, the problem is 5 only adds up to 11 with 6, and 6 is not in the 5th position. So it cannot be 1 and 5. It has to be 5 and 8, which forces this to be 1. The 5th and 8th position then add up to 11. So 4 and 7 add up to 11. That makes this 3. Remaining digits in column 3. We have 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 does not work because 9 would have to have 2 with another digit. And it can't be 8 here because of the 5, 8 pair in the box. So we have either 4 and 6 or 4 and 7, the 4th and 6th or the 4th and 7th or the 6th and 7th digits adding up to 12. That means 8 and 9 both have to be here. This can't be 9 though, because of 9 in the row. This can't be 4 because of 4 in the row. This can't be 2 and 6 adding up to 8. If this were 5 and 3, that is possible. This can't be 6 because of 6 in the row. 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 4, which eliminates 4 here, so that's 3 and 5. Where is 4 in box 9? It has to be here. That eliminates 4 from being here. There's no 4 there. Remaining digits of column 4 are 6, 7, and 8. Okay. That seems valid. Remaining digits of 7 can't be here because of 7 in the column. What remaining digits of column 5 are 3, 5, 6, 8. This can't be 6 because of 6 in the row. Remaining digits of column 6 are 1, 3, 5, and 7. And this can't be 1 here because of 1 in the row. Okay. Can this ever be 2 and 6? If this is 2 and 6, the problem with that is that 2 and 6 means the second and the 6th position must add up to 12. Well, 6th position is 4. 4 plus 8 must add up to 12, but that would be 2 and 6 as a possibility. So cannot be 2 and 6 here. Therefore, we have a 1, 7, 3, 5 quadruplet in box 4, which eliminates 1, 3, 5, 7 in the rest of the box. This can't be 7. Where is 6? 6 has to be one of these 3. This has to be 8 and 9 also, so this cannot have 4 here. This must be 8 with 6 and 9 here. That eliminates 6 and 9 in the rest of the column. This can't be 6. It's 4 and 7 as the 8th and b positions. So 4 and 7 must add up to 12. 6 and 6 doesn't work, so this must be 9 and 3, which makes that 5. That's 6. That leaves this as a 2-4 pair here, which eliminates 2 and 4 in the rest of the row. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the row. Where is 2 in column 8? It must be here, so that's 2. So this is 6. This cannot be 6 here. No 6 here. Okay. 4 can't be here. Where's 4 in column 9? It's there. Okay. So if we had... Okay, let's just double check everything else. I think everything... Oh, 2 and 4 must add up to 11. So 2nd and 4th, that's 9, which means this has to be 2, which makes that 4. 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 6 and 4 there. This can't be 8 here because of 8 in the row. This can't be 8 either. This can't be 9. We have a 3-5 pair in row 5, which eliminates 3 and 5 in the rest of the row. This can't be 3 or 5. This can't be 5. Okay, let's double check these values. The 5th and the 8th position must add up to 11. 5th and 8th is 7, 4, adding up to 11. Here we don't have that information yet. Actually, 3 and 5 must add up to 11, or 7 and 1. Well, if we try to have 7, 1 here, the first position and the fourth position would have to add up to 11. But the first position is 7, and that must add up with 4, which can't be because of 4 in the row. So this has to be 3 and 5, which means this is a 3, 5 pair. So this is 7, that's 1, which eliminates 7 here. That's 8. So 7th position and first position must add up to 15 or 12. So that means 5 has to be there. This can't be 5 or 8, it's 3. This can't be 3 or 5, it's 9. Okay. So let's signify the ones that are done. 5 and 5th and 8th add up to 11, 7 and 4 do. So that's done. 3 and 5 add up to 8, so that's done. And so I guess we should mark that. Well, let's mark it related to where it is. So then this is satisfied. 3 and 5 add up to 8. The third and the fifth position must add up to 11, which 9 and 2 do. So that's satisfied. Fourth and second position must add up to 11, which is 2 and 9. That's satisfied. 1 and 7 add up to 8. That's satisfied. The first position and the 7th position must add up to 12. 7 and 5 do add up to 12. So that's satisfied. 1 and 9 add up to 10. That's satisfied. 1 and 2, or the first position and the 9th position, must add up to 3. And that's 1 and 2. That's satisfied. 6 and 4 add up to 10. That's satisfied. 6 and 4 must be 2 and 9, adding up to 11, which is satisfied. 7 and 8 add up to 15. That's satisfied. And the 7th and 8th positions must add up to 15, which is 6 and 9, which is satisfied. 4th and 7th positions must add up to 12. So that's 9 and 3 adding up to 12. That's satisfied. 1 and 5 must add up to 6, which it does. The first and the fifth position must add up to 10. Also, 8 eliminates 8 here and 8 here. 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 5. No 3 and 5 here. That's 8, which makes that 6. That makes that 7 and 6. I should probably, yeah. Anyways. This can't be 7 or 3. That's 5, which makes that 3. No 3 or 7 here, so that's 8, which eliminates 8 here. No 5 or 8 here, that's 7. No 7 or 8 here, it's 3, which eliminates 3 here, so that's 5. 3 and 8 eliminate 3 and 8 here, so it's 7, which makes this 1, which makes that 7. No 3, 5, or 7 there, it's 1. This can't be 1, 5, or 7, it's 8. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 3. Okay. 4th and 9th positions must add up to 3, which 2 and 1 do. So that's satisfied. Also, I forgot about this. 1st and 5th position must add up to 10, so 1 and 9 do. That's satisfied. 6 and 8 add up to 14. And the 6th and 8th position must add up to 13. 6th and 8 is 4 plus 9, which adds up to 13. 2 and 3 add up to 5. And the second and third position must add up to 12, which is 3 and 9. That's 12. 5 and 1 add up to 6. And the fifth and the first position must add up to 11, which is 5 and 6. That's satisfied. 7 and 8 add up to 15. And the 7th and 8th position must add up to 3. That's 2 and 1. And that's satisfied. So everything's done. We just have to do normal Sudoku. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8 and 7. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 5 and 8. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 3 and 5. Remaining digits in column 1 are 2 and 9. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the row. So that's 9, that's 2. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 4 and 9. 4 eliminates 4 here, 7 and 4. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8 and 7. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 6 and 8, which leaves this as a 3 and this as a 6. Very cool, actually. This was a very interesting, like, I've never done any puzzle like this before. Actually, I have done similar things, but this was a very interesting interactions between the A plus B versus the 8th plus Bth digit. Either way, very cool. Very nice. And this is supposedly for the Dutch qualifiers. I don't even know. It might actually be already done by the time you see this. Actually, it might be done by the time I'm doing this. So I don't really know if the Dutch qualifiers have already come and gone. But they probably have, actually, would be my guess. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.